Today we've got a new vlog coming to the channel from a new part for the channel. It's the second time I've ever visited before. I've not been many times. We are at Paultons Park for the opening day of Ghostly Manor. So yeah, we're going to get on a new ride. Of course, we're going to go around all the different areas on park, and I'll give you a little review on what we think on everything. Like I say, I haven't been here since summer 2021, so it's been a good 3 or 4 years since I've last come here now. So, summer 2022, one or the other, but it's been a good 3 or 4 years. So it'll be good to get back on park, get on some of the rides again, because some of the rides here really are fantastic. And of course, the main thing we're here for is Ghostly Manor. So we'll get on there, I'll give you a review, I'll show you all around the area and everything, and I'll let you know what we think. Because from the videos I've seen on their YouTube, because they've done really well advertising this and promoting it, it does look fantastic. So let's get on park. It's currently about 9:30, so we've got about half an hour or so until the park opens. But we'll be here soon. So let's show you around. We've now made it onto park. It's just gone 30:30, so I think they open the gates half an hour early just to probably get everyone into the queue line ready to go and everything. But from where I am, I can now see Ghostly Manor, and it does look great. So when we get into the queue, I'll give you a little look around from the outside, and yeah, we'll see how long we're going to queue for. But yeah, let's go and find out. It looks brilliant. So we just entered the queue line, and the theming in this queue line is some of the best I've seen, especially in the UK. We've got some really cool effects in here, like you've got a wall going around the outside, and it does really look fantastic. So yeah, let's get inside. So we've now made it into the actual queue line from the outside to the inside. What I say? The theming in here is really good actually. It is really putting me away. I did see some videos on YouTube of it, on the their channel, from the little clips they've been showing, and this ride does look fantastic. So probably the next time I pick up the camera now, probably we want to get on the ride when we get off. So I'll let you know what we think, but I think we're going to love this. It looks great. So as you can see behind me, we have now just come out the queue line and got on the ride for Ghostly Manor, which of course is what we come in for today. We only queued for about 5 or 10 minutes because we got here at 9:30 when the park opened, so we just went straight into the queue line there, and we're probably like the 10th, 11th kind of group to go through, because we pretty much just walked through the beginning bit. I have to say, just to start with, you're going through the entrance. I love the entrance for it. The sign for it looks fantastic, one of the best signs I've seen. And then once you go through that, you go into the outside queue line, which is all like a garden for the manor, and it's all quite ran down, but it looks amazing. It looks fantastic. Probably one of my favourite queue lines I've actually been through in the UK, 100%. It probably is my favourite, but even around the world it is world class. It's a great queue line. In there we've got all different screens with things going on. We've got all different effects there as well, and it looks great. And then once you go indoors, it's even better. You've got like a big statue of all the different characters, like Dr. McKinley in the middle, which looks great. And when you walk around a little bit more, and like, so you've got all the screens and different theming and everything in there. The lighting in there is great. The sound package in there is amazing. And then of course when you get onto the actual ride itself, the batching of that, it seems like we're going to get people on that ride pretty quickly. The queues on that are going to be pretty quick, I feel. Because like I said, we were in and out of there really quick, and like I said, just batch you on, we've got the people waiting behind you. Yeah, it is a great ride. If you haven't come to Paultons before, you really need to come and have a look here, because rides like that is what makes this park. Like I said, we're now going into Route 83, which is like my favourite themed area in the UK. But the theming here is just next level. I don't know what they do here, but it just is world class. But yeah, you need to come down here and give a Ghostly Manor a go, because it really is fantastic. But I think we're going to go and have a ride on Storm Chaser, because it looks like it's opening soon. So yeah, let's go and get on this ride and give it a go. Yeah, I'll film some off ride in a bit, and yeah, I'll show you around the queue line for this, because it really is a fantastic area. See, as you're walking around, there's no, in my opinion, there isn't any parks quite like this in the UK for theming. This is probably my favourite area in the whole entire UK. Like I say, you've got the Route 83 diner over here, and then you've got storm chaser going overhead and everything like here, and then you've got all the other rides over in this direction. It really is fantastic. It's definitely probably my favourite family park in the UK, 100%. Just for its theming alone, it doesn't matter about the rides. The theming here is just so good. You can just walk around here all day and love it. So yeah, we're going to give Storm Chaser a ride. I'll film some off-ride and then I'll let you know what we thought when we get off. So once again, once you come through the main entrance of Storm Chaser, again, all the ride and everything here is just so well themed, and it really does like resonate between their new rides. There's nothing like this in anywhere else in the UK, I don't think, really, for great theming in the queue lines, which really is a shame. But, you know, it is what it is, it happens. But it is great to come to Paultons, and I'm very lucky to be able to say this is actually my local or home park. I don't get to come here very often, but when I do, I love it. It really is amazing. But yeah, we're going to go and get on Storm Chaser. So we've just come off our ride there on Storm Chaser. I'm going to say, I think that's one of my favourite family rides in the UK. It really is. That helix at the end, especially when you're going backwards, it really actually is really intense. But yeah, it's a great ride. I'd almost say it's like a family thrill ride, to be honest. It's not really like most family rides I go on. It is quite thrilling, some elements on that. But yeah, again, the theming just adds to it. It really is a fantastic ride. You do spin quite a lot on it as well, which is quite fun. But yeah, I love that ride. When I went on it a few years ago for the first time, I've always said that I love that ride, and it still remains in my top 20 now, even after riding that. As you can see behind us, you can now see cycling swinging around as well. But yeah, Storm Chaser definitely stays in the top 20 at the moment. But yeah, it is a fantastic ride. Really enjoyed that. I've only gone a bit of a walk around and see what else we're going to get on now. So we're just going to look a little bit at the merchandise. That's the only thing I feel like Paultons does lack on sometimes is the merchandise. I feel like they could really make some great stuff for this park. Yeah, you know, it's a small park. We can't really expect them to have the same merchandise as some of the bigger parks like Thorpe and Alton Towers, so that's fair enough. But yeah, like I said, we're going to now have a go on Cyclonator, which we're walking towards. So yeah, I'll put in some off-road footage of this in a second. And then I've not actually been on this before. I didn't ride this the last time I come here, so this will be my first time, so I'll let you know what I think. But it does look like a very great ride, so let's go and give it a go. And once again, even for like a flat ride like this, the theming in the queue line just adds to the experience again. I just love it. It's great. This area, as I said earlier in the vlog, is definitely my favourite area in the UK. It's amazing. Yeah, look at all of this. It really is fantastic. So we just come off our ride now on Cyclonator. I forgot to film, but I'll probably try and film some footage when we go back to that area later on today. But we're now heading over to Lost Kingdom for, I think, Flight the Pterosaur. I'm getting called back now, so I don't know if we're going in that direction or not. I don't really know what's going on. But yeah, again, the queue for Ghostly Manor looks quite big. But it looks like we're getting the queue through pretty quick. It's constantly moving, which is brilliant. So I think it's going to be a good ride for throughput. So yeah, we'll see.
That got me more wet than the drop.
Oh, look at him!
I think he's right.
Are you about to get wet now?
My legs are a bit wet, but that's about it.
Did you have a good time?
All get wet. I think red.
So I've just come off my first ever ride on Splash Lagoon, which of course was new to the park last year. So I've not ever been able to go on it before. I think it was under construction when I come last time. It hadn't been like told what theming it was going to be or anything like that, or what type of ride. But very fun ride. I got a little bit wet, it wasn't too bad. The worst bit when you get wet really is if the two boats line up, as one's coming down the drop and the other one's coming around the corner. You get wet like that really, the actual drop isn't too bad. But yeah, very good little ride. So yeah, it was a bit of fun. I think we're going to probably now head on to Flight the Pterosaur, which would be quite a good way to dry off, I think, as well. So we're now in a queue line for Flight of the Pterosaur, which again I've not been on since like 3 years ago, but I can remember it being a great little ride. It's on a 35-minute wait, but it doesn't look like it's going to be that long, so we'll soon find out, I guess. But yeah, very good ride. Let's get on it. I'll let you know what we think when we get off, and I'll film some off-ride for you guys to have a look at.
Right, we'll see you.
Right, see you in a couple of hours.
Yeah, see you.
Right, 15 minutes downstairs. You stuck here, man.
So we've been on Flight of the Pterosaur, which is a very fun ride. I've just probably put in some footage of that now, and now we're in a queue line for Cobra. This is the only part of the park where I feel like it really does lack the theming of it looking great, but obviously next year we've got the new Viking area coming in, so I'm sure they'll probably keep Cobra and then theme it all up, which will look amazing. So let's go on Cobra. I'll stick in some footage now for the ride. I can remember this from last time being one of my favourite coasters here, probably my number 2. So yeah, let's get on it and we'll find out what it's like now, if it rides better or worse.
Very nice.
So just had my ride there on Cobra, and still fantastic little ride. I'd probably say still my second favourite ride on park after Storm Chaser, to be honest. I do prefer to Flight of the Pterosaur personally. But yeah, like I say, it's starting to look a little bit tired now, unfortunately, but hopefully when this new area comes in, instead of just removing the ride, which I don't think they will do, I'm hoping they just theme it into the new Viking area and give it a complete like new repaint and everything like that, because it really would be fantastic, because it's a great ride. And obviously when you're on there, you can see the footers for what we're assuming. I think we're going to probably maybe find out tonight. What we're assuming is probably going to be the new roller coaster coming to the park. So yeah, I'll get some off-ride footage, which you probably just saw. But yeah, fun little ride. I think I'm going to have a walk around and see who else we can find. And go on some more rides, because we've pretty much ridden all the main stuff now already, because it's not too busy here today, to be honest, even for an opening day. So, but yeah, it's been a great day so far. So as I just said, we've got the new Paultons area coming hopefully next year, which is of course the Viking area. So we have a look over the fence. We can see footing to start to be put in for what looks like it's going to be a pretty big ride for the park, to be honest. So yeah, hopefully it lives up to the hype that it's currently got, because at the moment it's one of the only rides we've got opening next year, or which has been confirmed to be open next year in the UK anyway. So yeah, I'm sure we'll be back next year hopefully to get on this and experience a new area. So we've now come into Route 83 diner for lunch. Well, I've gone for bacon cheeseburger. Everyone's gone so different. We've got hot dog, we've got mac and cheese, we've got chicken tenders over here, and we got a massive fry. Oh, and a fish burger. Everyone's got something different. So the prices here are pretty good and the food looks quite nice. So we're going to dig in and let's find out if it's good or not. Just had our meal in the Route 83 diner and it was very good, very enjoyable. Like I said, I had I think it was barbecue, I'm not sure, like a barbecue chicken, cheese and bacon burger of some sort. Kate had a chicken burger, and then some of the other guys like Dean and that had hot dogs and stuff. They got like a kid's size meal as well, and they're pretty decently sized, which isn't too bad. But I think we're gonna let our food go down now. We're gonna have a little bit of a walk around Peppa Pig World, so let's go and have a look. So as I said, we're now in a Peppa Pig shop where they've got actually quite a lot of merch in here for Peppa Pig, so if you're with kids and everything like that, it's quite good. Yeah, we've got a bit of all sorts. Like they've got a paint your own birdhouse here. They've got some other gardening bits like a watering can and a trowel and a shovel and a rake, and also like gardening mini golf or something down here as well. But yeah, very cool little shop. They got a bit of everything really. I quite like the plushies over here as well. You can probably see. Quite like in the potato one up here, which I might actually get myself because it looks very cool. Yeah, a very cool little shop. I'll show you some of the rides in Peppa Pig World when we get out. So we just had a re-ride on Cobra and Flight of the Pterosaur, and now we're going to be going on to Dinosaur Torco. So yeah, let's go on and give it a ride. I remember it's been very good last time.
Wait, this is Charlie Shepherd on YouTube.
Theme Park Jam on Instagram and wherever.
Wherever.
Theme Park Kate on TikTok as well.
Hello.
Who's in every single video.
Yeah.
So there were some clips there from like not like behind the scenes, but a look in the maintenance shed for Cobra, which we just had a look around, which was quite good. So we went and had a look around there. We did try and get on Magma before that, but unfortunately Magma went down twice. We got off, they said wait at the exit and we're going to run it once and we'll let you back on. We got back on again and then they evac'd us for a second time. So again, it's going now behind me, but I think they're testing it still or something, but it's a shame, but it is what it is. We'll try and get on it later maybe, because I haven't got, that's the only rides I've not been on here before, to be honest, somehow. So, but yeah, I think we're going to have a walk over to Storm Chaser now, because the maintenance shed is open to go and have a look around over there as well. So I'll film some clips from in there and put it in, and then we'll see you over there.
In the garden.
So you would have just seen some clips of the Caterpillar coaster, which we've just gone on. Like I said, that's only the second time I've ever ridden that before, but it is a fun little junior ride, you know. It's not too bad, it is what it is. I think we're now going to head back on over to Ghostly Manor for our second ride of the day, because it is a fantastic little ride and a great new addition to the park. So yeah, we'll go and get back on it, and then I'll give you another review of it after my second ride, see if I notice anything new. So, I'm now back in Tornado Springs and I've just had my second ride on Ghostly Manor, and I have to say, second time around, I actually enjoyed it a little bit more than what I did the first time. I think the second time around, like I say, you kind of take in all the little details a little bit more. Like I said, I saw Standby, that queue line is really good, it's amazing. I actually think, in my opinion, even though the ride's really good, the queue line doesn't, the ride pretty much does match up to the queue line. They're both very well themed. At least it's not like the queue line, because the outside of it has always been teased by people who come and visit Paultons regularly, so I'd already seen quite a lot of that before anyway. But I always thought that looked amazing. I was really hoping that the actual ride would fit and live up to that as well, and luckily it really does. The theming in there is great. I think it's a great addition for Paultons Park. I think it will definitely draw crowds in, and it seems like it's got a really quick throughput. So even though it's not the busiest park down here, because like I say, even on the opening day for this, it's been on a 10 or 15 minute queue all day, and everything, even like Storm Chase and everything's pretty much been walk on all day. So it's still busy, because it feels like the paths and everything are really busy. But there's just so much availability here for people to do, and the throughput and the operations here are really good. So in that sense, really can't complain. We've had a really good day so far. I'm probably going to put the camera down for a little bit now, because we're not really riding anything too different. We're going to go and ride the tractor ride and maybe go and get on Farmyard Flyer. So I'll probably do like a bit of off-ride filming of both of those and stick it in, which if I do, I'll stick it in after this. And then I'll probably pick up the vlog in a little while, probably when the park's closing, and we're looking at picking up our wristbands and thing for this evening's ERT and talks and everything like that. So I'll add in some clips of that now. So the park is now just officially closed, but we've still got a queue open for Farmyard Flyer, so I think I'm going to go and give it a go. So yeah, we'll get on it. This is the first ride I've got on it today. I've only ever ridden it once before, which was when it was on its opening year, to be fair. It hadn't been open very long when I last rode it. So yeah, let's get on and give it a go. You like say you get great views of the other rides over here, like Cyclonator and everything. Fantastic queue line, all themed and everything. So yeah, it's great. So we have now come to the evening part of our trip to Paultons today, where we've now got our stickers to say that we're meant to be here. So we're here for Superfan Day, of course, and we're now going to go on a behind-the-scenes tour of Flight of the Pterosaur, because we already had a look around the other two earlier. So we're going to go and have a good look at this. I'll take some videos and show you what we think afterwards.
Within the track, just by the lift hill.
So as you can see, we're now in the station for Flight of the Pterosaur. We've just had our pictures taken over by the lift hill. We're able to go and have a little bit of a walk around near the track over there. Yeah, it really is a great opportunity this park does. It'd be really good if other parks started doing this when they open up new rides, because it really is great to give enthusiasts a look behind the scenes. Some of their biggest fans who come to the park and really try and support everything that they do. So it is a great idea. Yeah, we're going to go and have a walk down here now. We'll see what's outside.
It's going to be a slightly mild headbang, but I think
So what's actually quite cool for the event is they've opened up the gate down here, which lets you go and have a look at the footers for the new ride coming to the Vikings land, which they're going to reveal to us later what is going to be coming to this new area, which will be opening 2026. So that was quite cool. I've just put in a clip of it for you just before this come in. So we're going to go and have a walk down to Cobra and see if the behind the scenes tour is still going on there. So we're going to go and have a quick little look around, and then probably going to get some food. So we've just got our raffle tickets ready for the raffle tonight, which is in about half an hour's time. The presentation starts, I think. We've just had our dinner, and now we're doing the working it off by walking up the stairs to Buffalo Falls, which we haven't been able to get on today. I don't think I'm going to be able to get any off rides. There's not really many people going on it now, but let's get on it, and I'll take some video of it just at the bottom in a second. So you would have just seen some footage there of Buffalo Falls. Now we're going to be going on to Storm Chaser, probably now for our last ride of the day. But we've had a really good day here today. We've really enjoyed it. We've got on loads of rides. Even though for an opening day for a new ride, it's not been too busy, and even the new ride's been pretty quiet, so we can't really complain too much. We might try and have a look and see if Ghostly Manor is open a little bit. We don't really want to miss the presentation that they're doing, so we'll see. We might go and have a look. If not, this will be our last ride. Yeah, it's been a fantastic day. Thank you very much, Paultons Park, for having us out here today. It's been great. It's been really nice actually to get back to the local park, to be honest. It's been a while. But yeah, I think with if they keep on bringing out new things like what they're doing at the moment, and how good things like Storm Chaser, Splash Lagoon, how good all these new rides have been, I don't see a reason why not. I wouldn't start coming more often, to be honest, because every time I've come so far it's got better and better. So let's get on to Storm Chaser. We've just come off our last ride for today, which was Storm Chaser, as you can see up here behind me, which I think is a really fantastic family spinning ride. It is great. I really love it. But I think the theme, like I said earlier in the vlog when we come to this area, the theme around this area really does make it that much better than any other rides around, really. Because this area is definitely my favourite themed area in the UK. So having a great coaster in there like that is fantastic. But yeah, we're going to head on over now to the talk where they're going to draw the raffle, and then after that it will be time for the silent disco, which I'll film a little bit of, where I'll wrap up the vlog probably in the car at the end of the day maybe. But yeah, I'll put in some footage now of the raffle and everything like that being drawn or something like that anyway. So yeah, I'll see you in a minute.
Tornado Springs, the artwork we had done for that, and overlaid it next to what we achieved.
It's starting to darken up a little bit now, but we've just finished the presentation and the raffle and everything. So to start with the presentation, they've just told us about the new Viking area which is coming to the park. And from the concept art they've just shown us, it looks amazing. We've got a new Gerstlauer coming to the park. We've got a Cobra retheme into Raven, where it looks like the track's going to become green, which looks amazing. So I can't wait for that. Yeah, it looks great. So we can't wait to come back next year to come and try that out. Like I say, it's coming May 2026 is what they said. To top that off in the raffle, Orange 687 just won me the first ride on the new coaster, on the public coaster when it opens next season somehow. So that was a 1-of-1 prize. It was like the main prize to win, and I somehow just won that. So I think we'll be coming back next year to claim that, that's for sure. So yeah, that'll be a fun experience that day, I'm sure. Kate's hoping that we get a +1 for her as well, because she's not very happy that I won it. She's happy that I won it.
I'm very happy he won it.
She's happy I've won it because she just wanted one of us to win something like that. We wanted to win something between us, but she's hoping I get a +1 or something. Or, you don't know, it might even say more, but we're going to go and claim it now, and I guess I'll find out all the terms and conditions for
I
it.
thought if we won anything, we might win like a wheel or like a coaster. But he won the first public ride on the new coaster. Like, that is insane.
So yeah, like, so that's really rare as well. So, you know, I'm quite happy with that. But we're going to go in and claim that now, and then probably have a look around the silent disco.
Mysterious girl, you're teasing me. Got what you need.
So we've now come to the end of our night here at Paultons Park. It's currently about 10 o'clock-ish, I think. And Storm Chaser does look great in the dark with all the lights. It's a shame that they don't ever open it really at night time at this park too often, because it would be great to get some light rides on some of the rides here, because the theme will look fantastic all lit up, I think. But yeah, we're about to head off the park now. When we get to the car, I will round off the vlog and let you know what we thought of today and everything we got up to. You can now see I am back in the car, but it is no longer the Saturday where I went to Paultons Park. It is now the Monday. When I was editing my vlog yesterday, I found out that I never actually filmed an outro and completely forgot. So I thought, what best time to do it now when I've just finished work and the video is going to be going out tomorrow. So I thought I just wanted to just sit here, give an overview of everything that happened at the event, and just say what I liked and what I didn't like. To be honest, the positives definitely outweigh the negatives. But to start with, I just want to say a big thank you to Paultons Park for having us at the event. We had a really great day. We really enjoyed it. We felt the event was really well run. As guests, we felt really cared about. The food on park was amazing for the evening, and the silent disco was great too. And even during the day, the behind the scenes tours and all the technicians and everything who were showing us around the rides and giving us some more information, it was really interesting to find out all of this stuff from them. So that was great. And also just the general staff on park, like the ride operators and people at the food, like food vendors and everything like that. Really friendly and really helpful, and they're really enthusiastic as well, which is really nice, which you don't really see at a lot of parks now. Like I say, Paultons is very quickly becoming one of my favourite parks in the UK, if not maybe my favourite park. It's definitely by far my favourite family park. So yeah, especially now with the new addition of Ghostly Manor. We thought Ghostly Manor was amazing as a whole. We spoke to multiple different people through the event, and everyone said the same. It's a great addition for Paultons. And if you can get out there to go and give it a go, definitely go and ride it, because it is amazing. Like I say, just from the theming in the queue line all the way through to being on the ride, it's such a unique ride system that you're not really going to find anywhere else. That every time you go on it, it's a new experience, and you're going to find it more and more enjoyable. So get down there and go and give it a go. So that's my overview for Ghostly Manor, really. I gave a bit more of an in-depth one earlier in the vlog, so I don't want to go on too much about it now. But as a whole, like I say, all the other coasters we got on, like Flight of a Pterosaur, Cobra, Storm Chaser, even to, like you say, smaller rides like Caterpillar and Farmyard Flyer, we got on all of those, and we had a fantastic time on all of them. Like I say, Paultons work really well actually to keep their rides looking fresh, looking new. They keep them painted up and everything. They keep all the theming fresh, even for the older areas like in Critter Creek, which is quite an old area for the park. It all looks amazing, looks pretty much new. So that's really nice to see. And even, like say, the Lost Kingdom area, it's now been there for nearly 10 years. So that looking as fresh as what it does still really does amaze me. And it just shows that when people care about what they've got and really invest in what they've already got rather than just keep on trying to build new things, it shows what they can do and how amazing things can be. So as a whole, Paultons Park, well done. We love the new ride. We can't wait for the future. And of course, me and Kate, neither of us can wait for our first rides on Drakon, where we're both going to be on the first public train, which we're very lucky to have. So yeah, that's the end of the vlog. Thank you very much for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Remember to like, comment and subscribe, and get down to Paultons if you can.